Okay, we are back with more Kingdom Come. I reviewed my notes from last episode. I guess we got to go talk to Bernard, who has more combat training for me. I guess I've been doing something wrong with the combat for a long time, so I'll try to figure that out. I don't know if he has a map marker. Let me take a look. He's this guy, I think. Okay, should be able to get to him. Was just playing The Witcher 3 yesterday, so it's gonna take me a while to change the controls here since they're somewhat similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like in here, I think. What's up, dude? Practice weapon.
I'd like to train a bit, just lightly, with practice weapons.
Right.
You get curious.
Let's get to it. What weapon would you like to try? I've got a bastard sword, a short sword. We can fight with poles. Whatever you fancy.
Stay on swords for now.
I still don't feel entirely competent with the bastard sword. I'd like to try that.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in.
I think this still just gives me XP.
God. Huh?
Ouch. So while you're training with practice weapons, you just can get XP for free, basically.
Dopiche.
Thing Twitch added based on the rating of the game you're playing. Is there a limit to the number of times I can do this for XP? It's probably better XP than like waiting for tourneys, right? Makes sense that I could just train with him for XP. It's how you learn how to be a good swordsman in real life. And do this until I get A level up, I guess.
Is that all you've got?
I need to turn the game audio down a bit. It's a little loud in the equalizer, it looks like. Oh geez, I might be dropping frames. I haven't had that problem in a really long time. Did have a Comcast outage before stream today. Are y'all seeing any buffering or video issues? I hope that's not back. It's been almost like half a year without this recurring problem. No buffering? Okay, keep an eye on it.
Bugger!
Worried if there is an XP cap that I've already hit it. Hey, thanks Jerry, how have you been?
Oh dear, did that hurt?
You're super awesome.
Oh, happy to hear it.
Appreciate that.
Ouch. don't know if I got any XP from that. Let's try everything else, I guess. Combos. I have a bunch of combos that I wrote down, but I've never seen them actually activate.
If you want to really hurt your opponent, it's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly. Ah! Ow. See? I strike from overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more, defend. Now, you try it. Strike from above, then from the right, then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go! That's it?
I think it finally worked.
Good. Again.
I have a bunch of these combos, but when I was trying them earlier, they weren't working for me for whatever reason.
Good. All right. You can learn lots of similar techniques.
It is
with every
buffering
weapon.
now. Okay.
Train and practice.
Try to keep an eye on it. I might try restarting my router. I haven't had issues all week. I did have an outage today. Kingdom Come Deliverance is cursed. This game has had this issue come up multiple times before. Pause the recording. All right, I think we're back from the internet issues. I've tried changing ingests as well. I don't know if it's going to make enough of a difference, but we'll give it a shot. Go back to training with Bernard. See what other combos he has to teach me here. Let me know if any of you see buffering. I'm going to try to watch OBS here.
Flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly. See? I strike from overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing
Maybe it's an
low
issue
down.
with the
You
Denver
expect me to strike from below, but then
ingest.
I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more, defend. Ow. Now, you try it. Strike from above, then from the right, then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from
Let me
the
write
right,
this one down in
slash
case I
from
don't already
below.
have it.
Go.
Up, RT. Up, right, bottom left. Okay.
Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again. No, no, no! You have to strike me through. Good.
There it goes.
Good. Again. Good. All right.
Hey, level
Learn
in
lots of
warfare.
similar techniques with every weapon. Train and practice.
So maybe the problem is I haven't been doing it with the right rhythm or something? Okay, I'd like to keep trying that. Master
I think I've
strikes.
mastered the basics of combat. Could you teach me something a bit more advanced?
Does he only teach you
I
this
see.
if you have a certain level
What
first?
weapon are you such a master at?
I'm pretty good with a sword.
You're a bit cocky, ain't you? All right then, let's see what you can do. If you're as good as you think you are, I'll teach you some master strikes.
I'm ready.
Stand there, take your weapon, and fight. If you look like you know what you're doing, I'll teach you a trick or two.
Perfect block. Does the thing like flash if you're doing it in the right rhythm or something? That was wrong, apparently. Yeah, it looks like that like lights up a certain color if you press it in the right rhythm, maybe. I don't know if that's just impossible for him to block if I land it.
Enough. That will do. That wasn't at all bad. All right. It seems you're ready for the next lesson. Now, pay close attention. I'll teach you the most important thing. It's good to be able to attack. It's good to be able to fend off your opponent's blows. But the best is when you're able to do both at once. A master stroke is when you parry your opponent's blow and strike him at the same time. Attack me, and I'll show you how it's done. See? I parry and strike in one move.
I think I'm having buffering again.
It's executed well. The thing is to
Yeah.
time it right. Block right into your opponent's strike and match your movement to his. One elegant technique and the fight is won. Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry. Nice. Gah! Very good.
Wait, so am I only now able to do this automatically? Because I've done the
Well
perfect block a million times.
Gah!
Usually that gives you levels in Mace. So has that just now unlocked the ability that whenever I perfect block, I do damage? Because that seems like insane.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
All right. But it'll cost you.
Okay, now it costs money.
Maybe another time. I'd like to train, but I want real combat with real weapons.
A bit cocky, ain't you? But all right. I like a man with a bit of piss and vinegar in him. You'll never learn as much with a wooden sword as with a real weapon. The old master swordsman says a true apprentice
Okay,
of the
I
martial
understand
arts
why
is
y'all
wounded
pointed me to
at
this.
least once.
That would
Some
make
say you should
everything
even
way
try what
easier
it's
if I
like
could do
to
damage
die.
whenever I block.
But that's blasphemy. Let's fight then. Have no fear. I won't kill you. But you might get hurt, and if you do, I won't bandage you. You'll have to
Oh,
deal
is it
with
like
the
if you press it right
consequences
away?
yourself. What weapon will you try?
I still don't feel entirely competent with the bastard sword. I'd like to try that.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Cunt!
Don't need to insult me, man. Nice. Yeah, that seems like OP almost.
You gonna cry now? I'll have you. I'll have you.
They gave him new barks.
Way off. Fuck. Shit. Shit. Ah. Ah.
I feel like I'm only ever gonna do the little parry counterattacks. They're really powerful. Master Strikes, they're called. I think it gives me defense XP and melee XP as well.
You know how this one ends. Shit!
New level in agility, nice. Yeah, I could do that all day. I might do that for a little bit. Just train up my combat stats for the next tourney. Let me go eat some stew really fast. Assume there's stew here. Got a nice strength level up. Have we gotten consistent buffering since it came back, or just a little bit? Probably should find my call horse button. I think it's like D-pad button, maybe. Is stew? It's presumably in here. Okay, keep an eye on it. What's that icon on the bottom left? Is that injuries, bleeding? I don't know that this is actually my room. Eat some stew, sleep for a couple hours. Injury, okay.
Yeah.
I do want to progress the main story a bit today. Is it too late to get home for the day? Alright, that's fine. See what I could do in the evening then that's productive. This is the flower gathering game. Ujits is where I need to go for progress, but I kind of want to train one more time here, see how much XP I can get out of it. Is perpetual stew and inns completely free to eat from every time? Like the only need for food is for eating like when you're out and about? Okay. That's cool. Maybe another herb lore level up would be great. Try to get one of those and then go to bed. I think marigolds. Probably done all the alchemy I need to do for now. I got tons of savior schnapps. Max level's 20 for individual skills. To find one of those crazy flower fields where you can get tons of them at once. Now too dark to see. I think if I right D-pad a couple times, I can get the torch. There it is, left D-pad. I had seen those before. Eye brights. St. John's wort. I get why there's not, but I do kind of wish there was an on-screen indicator of XP. If I weren't streaming this, that's a mod I'd consider installing if one exists. Okay, can't steal the cabbages. Do need more nettles. Always need nettles. I can just do this until I get an herbalism level, but it might be a really long time to get a single herbalism level at this stage of the game. I feel like that there seem to be a lot of rules for herbs, like nettles grow in urban areas near buildings.
I've only got 2 hands.
How much longer must I wait?
Gotta wait forever, bud. I got a main level, but not an herbalism level. Take a look here. I just pressed every button except the button to check my inventory. Okay. So player, main level up. Herbalism 12. I guess I can see the bar. That's showing my progress to a level up, right? I feel like botanist is maybe worth picking up. I already qualify for it. Let's see. Scholar, reading level goes up, strength and warfare incur a penalty. Hey, how you doing, Bucky? Like if I want a bonus to something, I probably want a bonus to speech. Can deal with strength penalties, but strength gives me more carry capacity, right? Apply your healing skill in dialogues might be nice. Don't want to reduce my stealth skill by a bunch. That sounds bad. First aid 2 seems pretty much free. First aid 3, 50% more effective. Opens the most advanced options and dialogues concerning healing. Okay. I might take a look at some of the other options here. Grave Digger. Deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. Wonder if Heavy Swing applies to Master Strikes. I could just keep going crazy on Mule. I don't like having to think about carry weight. I also wonder if Headcracker applies to Master Strikes. Know for sure how that works. I'm just going to take that. Agility level up. You're not wearing plate. It's 50% easier to dodge strikes in combat. That's specifically talking about using the block button or something different from dodging. Okay, can't do anything with vitality or speech. Armor makes a more frightening impression in dialogues. You can equip your armor, weapons, and other items so cleverly that they're 1/3 lighter than they actually weigh in the inventory. Huh. Wonder if that affects, like, conspicuousness and stuff. More damage or swords, greater your chance of poisoning your opponent, even without poison applied. Oh, you just give him, like, tetanus? That's funny. You draw an opponent's blood, it gives you a +1 strength bonus. Try Sadist. I don't know how that long that lasts for. Yeah, I was buying these before, but they weren't super helpful. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. It's really hard to pick fast versus less weight. I guess theoretically I can always just like bank stuff in my miller's chest rather than worrying about putting it on the horse. The hounds. Okay, I think that's all I have to look at for right now. Let's try to go to bed. Shocked I remember where the main building was after all that. All right. We're gonna do 1-day training with Bernard, and then I'll progress the main quest a bit. I want to deposit stuff, so I want to deposit anything I have equipped though. Deposit all my herbs. Yeah, I can like set books to read as well. Raise my literacy skill. I do that when I go to sleep, right? Inventory. I don't think doing that actually, like it has to be a certain kind of book for me to spend time on it, right? Be ready after achieving level 5. Study. You improved reading. Okay, so I'd have to go find another primer. Does it mark books that actually skill you up versus books that don't in any way? Off we go. Eat some soup. It's not the soup area. There's a soup area. Oh, am I like only permitted to eat from it for free when I'm like actively hungry? God, teleporting horse. It's like the opposite of Batman. Oh, does it take a while to refill or something? I probably could have slept for longer to give Bernard time to get here. Don't think I've really found arrows in bulk. I want to wait to sell a lot of these until I have the botanist ability. So it'll retroactively apply to the flowers I've already gathered. Still waiting on Bernard. Seems like the game kind of lets you get away with just training the skill however you want, so it's really odd that like you have that one quest to learn that when you perfect block, you automatically do damage to the enemy. That seems like a really powerful, extremely missable unlock. I don't know if the game scales XP if I get multiple flowers at once. There's my herbalism level up. All right. Nice.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Don't think I have any room to put points into it, though. You want botanist. Okay. Bernard. A nap for like an hour or two to get Bernard to show up.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Is he there by 8 a.m. maybe? I hope I want to lockpick that. So I guess it just gets filled up occasionally, but it's not always available. I just drop anything into the pot safely? That's all I have on me. Okay. Well, I don't want to be starving, so I guess I could check what I have deposited. Those are all bad, so I probably want to toss them. Some dried fruit. Let's try these. Does it cease to go bad when it's deposited? Not amazing for nourishment at all. Dried food takes a long time to go bad. Bernard. Oh, is that Bernard? And that might be Bernard. Fix your alarm clock, dude.
I'd like to train, but I want real combat with real...
A bit cocky. Another learner, some say. Let's fight then.
I still don't...
Right.
Okay, here we go.
God! Yabat.
Hey, sadist. Nice.
Come on then. Yeah. Ow.
Ouch. Real growly boy.
Yeah. Your end is nigh.
Spooked me. I think my unlock combos physically weren't working until I did this as well, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's weird. It just kind of ended.
I'd like to train, but I want real combat...
Let me try my other ones.
A bit cocky, ain't you? But all right. I like a man with a bit of piss and vinegar in him. I'll never learn as much with a wood. Let's fight. Bugger!
All the other combos seem too long to like safely attempt to land though.
Yeah! Ow. Yeah. I'll have you. I'll have you. Ow. Yeah!
The enemy seems like they have to already be on the ropes for you to land any combo longer than 3 hits. Even the 3-hit combo seems really dangerous because they can just interrupt you in the middle of it and fuck you up.
Ow. Fucking hell. Oh. Go ahead and gather your strength. You'll need it.
All I do is gather my strength, bud. Another defense level, that's cool. I'm kind of bleeding to death, so that's not ideal. Let me try to deal with that. I don't know if I have any bandages on me. Don't think so. I don't know if bandaging itself gives me XP. That time he didn't just reverse Batman behind me.
Yeah.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I'll refill the soup yet? Please say yes. God, you're not letting me be... I want to be a leech. I want to eat your free soup all the time. Okay. Gonna have one bandage. Probably do better if I just completely stop trying to be fancy and just focus only on blocking the guy. I think I still get strength bonuses when I do that. Dried meat. I do get, like, there's things that I need to take damage to level up with, right? I get, like, more hit points from getting injured or something like that. I think that came up in a previous episode. Okay, today is training day, and then we'll go do main quest. Let's go.
I'd like to train.
God!
Or if you just get more XP when you do it this way? Oh no. Now I'm having capture card flickers. One. Okay, hold on. This game is cursed, I'm telling you. Okay. Let me know if it happens again. This is the only game I've seen that happen with. Oh my god. Okay, I tried unplugging and replugging something in. Hopefully that fixes it.
I'd like to try. I still don't.
God damn! You'll get what for?
You just give up more quickly now because I've damaged him so much?
I'd like to try.
A bit cocky, ain't you? I never learned it.
I still don't.
I'm gonna end up fucking killing Bernard by the time this is over. I wonder why he died so fast last time. Maybe I like got the
Cunt!
head strike thing that knocks him out or something. Yeah, it seems like it happens whenever you punch him in the face. I haven't gotten a level up in a minute.
Show what you're made of.
Guess there's just like a raw chance whenever you strike someone in the face of the fight just ending, I guess. That makes sense. Kind of cool.
I'd like to try.
A bit.
I want to get one more level up
Some
at least
say
from
that's
him.
fine. Bugger!
It'd be nice to know if there was a level cap for any of the activities you can do with him. Shit. Take a look and see if I'm like partway to a level here at all. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting it. And sword. Okay. I wonder why it gave me mace XP earlier. That was really strange. $15 for another herbalism perk.
I'd like to train.
Another. Some say.
That makes me want to get the upgrade that makes you more likely to end the combat instantly, because I feel like you trigger that punch him in the face attack pretty regularly.
No curva. Come on then.
Shit. Gets me when I blink.
I'd like.
Fucking hell. Yeah. No.
He's just like accruing battle damage from all this. Hey, there's a level in defense. Tells me it is still working.
Let's fight. No more fooling around.
There's a level in warfare. Might be close to a level in sword.
Curse it.
Much more reliable than actually trying to fight actively. I love how it just like ends unceremoniously. He's like, well, I guess we're done. Yeah, it is going up. Okay, good.
I'd like to.
Some say
Move on once I get this sword level up here. Maybe I can set an objective of doing this like once per stream or something. Because I cannot beat the game only with level 20 herbalism, but I probably need high combat. There's a level 1 sword. Okay, thanks, man. Sorry I'd like beat the shit out of you. He's really had a bad day. Did I get any perks from all that? I think I may as well pick this up. Not really, don't care about either of those. I guess I can eventually get both of them. Could take some of the ones that are only 3-hit combos. Right bumper, left, down, right. Often used when passing into a clinch. I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary complexity if the Master Strike is so powerful, you know? Kind of unfortunate in that respect. Okay, that's probably all fine for now. The drinking is a skill. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if the combo system was just developed totally independently from everything else. I think the combo system is a really cool idea, but it's too hard to execute one without getting interrupted, and you take so much damage, and damage has this like knock-on effect where if you get a little bit damage, it gets that much harder to continue to fight successfully. So I think the game heavily incentivizes you to just block everything, play as safely as possible, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of reason to risk it with the combos. I feel like the payoff for the combo, you're not even doing that much damage. Hey, Bear Barbecue. Hey, good seeing ya. Sorry about work not really being compatible. Be able to catch it on YouTube at least. That block, I've probably been doing the input for the perfect block like 90% of the time before talking to Bernard. Thank you for just speaking up and telling me about that. That would have been awful if I went through the whole game not having the main thing that makes combat doable. Okay. I think I want to get horsemanship levels here, so just ride. It's like northeast. I don't think I get horsemanship levels if I fast travel. Road will take me a good chunk of the way there. Doing all right, horse? Pass interesting sight. Probably should have pickpocketed that guy. Burgermeister Meisterburger. Hopefully getting precious horse XP here. Is the horse getting mad at me for making it gallop for too long? Man. Check to see if this is going to take me way far afield of where I'm going. That should be fine. As long as I go north-ish. Anyway, I can like calm my horse, or calming my horse is just letting off gallop. We've discovered an interesting site. Haven't seen a horsemanship level up yet. A good job of like creating the sense of scale here. Distance between towns. I'll get in trouble for like running that guy down or something. Not on purpose.
I feel quite hungry.
Oh damn, made it here already. This was the place with the gratuitous scene with the monk that I didn't realize I was opting into. Serious ways. Find out anything knows anything about Limpy Lubosh. Town bailiff. Great to rob everybody here blind. May as well deposit these books. Is my torches stolen? Weird. Stolen in Ujits. Okay, well, I'll deposit it for now, I guess.
What's that? Hey, where's your torch? Jesus Christ be praised.
Got a torch for me by any chance?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
These are all gray, so I must have done everything I can with that.
That's all.
God be with you.
Don't think I can use a stolen torch. I don't know why it says that torch is stolen. I don't think it was. God, I can't even see where my chest is now. It's like near the bed, right? There it is. Non-stolen torch? Okay, good. There we go. It's the bailiff.
My respects to you.
Godwin won't tell me who Lubosh's cronies were. I've reached a complete standstill.
I told you no one ever came here to see him. If he was meeting anyone, it must have been somewhere else.
But where? I can't go around the whole county asking, can I? I could end up in Kuttenberg.
You might. They might even have records of that scoundrel there. But maybe you don't have to go that far. I just remembered he once boasted to me that he had a record in Rattay. There might be some mention there of who was with him at the time.
Thank you for your help.
Good luck to you.
Rattay.
How much do I want for them?
Okay, I'll just fast travel this time since I already tried to get some horsemanship skill. Rattay is a bit of a hike. I appreciate that it actually simulates you going there normally, so if you were to run into like bandits or something, it would stop you. Presumably. I assume this also functions as a loading screen. Cool. It's tempting to ride the horse every single time. Try to get horsemanship XP. I guess that's a fair trade-off to discourage fast travel. I could try. This is near Alchemist Room. This is the Alchemist Room. How many Savior Schnapps do I have? I have a decent number. My God, it's so hard to see how many I actually have here. Item info? I have 13. Okay. New level in drinking. All of my levels in drinking are going to be from that, amusingly. You are trespassing. It says the lock is too difficult. I'm trying to work on that. Crouching Chameleon. Well, I did just save. I may as well take advantage of it. So sleepy. I love that I'm doing this with a torch. It's very, very risky. So then I just have to make it to the inn. I have a room rented, I think, unless I only rented the one that was outside of town. It's anywhere with the, I guess it's not everywhere with the beer icon, right? It has to have a beer icon and a wreath. Otherwise, it's just a tavern. Okay, so it's the one right outside town. It's a normal guy. Nothing to see here. Normal guy doing normal guy things. Okay, he freaked me out and he just spawned behind me like that. Now, when I have stolen goods on me, is there's just it's just rolling a chance whenever I go past a guard that they're going to search me. Might be on the wrong part of the hill here. To see at night. Okay. Turn left somewhere up here. You guys ever restock your stew over here? Did. Thanks, y'all. It's moonshine I stole. Okay. I should totally eat stolen food. They can't search me and steal that from me. Oh, now I'm fat. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Should try to use thievery primarily for that, I think. Nobody's up at 6 a.m. in this universe. Everybody's very sleepy indeed. The button to mount horse in The Witcher 3 is the A button. I'm going to press it every single... But at the end of the stream, I'll remember it's Y, and then I'll start pressing Y in The Witcher next Monday. Okay, let's try this again. I get a pop-up notification if another tourney is triggered, right? Okay. No matter where I am, probably be able to annihilate it this time. Seems like this is where the scribe should be. Maybe he's not awake yet. Really?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out. What are you doing here?
Hey, you! Don't
Shit.
move a muscle.
I don't know what exactly it was that he saw. It's like I lockpicked it once and it worked. Then I went to open the door and then it prompted me to lockpick it again, which was confusing. And I think he saw the second lockpick attempt. Sorry. Seems like the penalties for getting detected for a crime are quite bad. This is Scribe House. Where are the actual scribes? Probably a waste of a save your schnapps, but I have plenty of resources to make more, so it's not a huge deal. Private area. Which isn't the same as
Get the hell out of
trespassing.
here. There's nothing here for you. What the?
Hey!
Trying to leave, sorry.
Well then. What are you doing here?
Does he lock it behind him? That would be great, because then I can get more XP out of it. Trespassing means if they catch you, you're automatically in trouble. I'll come lock the door real quick. This is pretty funny.
Is someone there? Good day to you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Ratzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Rattay?
Good. Or it was till them refugees came. Still, we're better off here than most places.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Ha! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rebel was
Right up
gone.
a bit.
I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing
Really
but
quiet in
thieve
my
and
ear.
make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the women folk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals. Farewell.
Very well. What was that, bud? Just suddenly had more clothes? Doesn't raise any suspicions for this guy. Hell yeah, new point in lock picking. This is incredible. Like, this is like the essence of video games right here. All right, so we got 6 cents. Warn you, you're about to get detected. %30 easier to open locks when drunk, but 30% noisier. That's pretty funny. Unlock easier locks automatically.
Hey!
Hey, clear off before I have you thrown out. What are you doing here? Are you after something?
Bye. Putting his clothes on. And then immediately taking them back off. Sleeping in different beds, too. This is amazing. I love that like the game is committed to realism, but then I can totally get away with doing this stupid shit. I don't know what just happened.
My respects to you.
Oh, just loading the dialogue. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing here?
It must be like loading something when he instantly like pops his clothes on and then pops them back off. I don't know what that is exactly. Hey, bailiff. Nothing happening here. Nothing you need to be concerned about.
Good health to you.
It's just like walking past me.
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work keeping you busy?
Busy. I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what.
Sure.
Will you help?
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. That sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
Hey.
You'll have to ask Hagen
I like the way
yourself.
speech works
I
in this, where
couldn't get a
you're
straightforward
incentivized to
answer
check
out of
all the dialogue
him.
options for
Maybe
the first
he's changed
time.
his mind.
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water.
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then. Farewell.
Farewell. Back to it. I need to talk to the scribe. Hey, man. Well, you closed it behind you. Only fair. Only fair. Or you didn't sleep too well last night, man. Sorry about that. There's really no explanation for it. A parade of like 7 different identical men showed up. It woke you up. Is the scribe here yet? No. We just have to wait for him to arrive. See, those are like doors I can pick. It's good to know that locked doors can get relocked. I don't think I realized that before. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. This is like an insane amount of stuff. You want visibility and conspicuousness to both be as low as possible, right? Try to sneak that out of town. While I wait for the scribe to show up. Yes, take falling damage for taking 2 steps at a time down the stairs, man. So how do fenced or stolen goods lose their stolen indicator? Is it just time passing that they have a chance for it to fall off? I put them in a chest, it wears off eventually. Okay. Sure. And I can sell stuff to the miller that's been fenced pretty safely, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Come on, scribe. Be in town this time. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man fucking tired.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you...
Wait, wrong house. Oh wait, no, this is a scribe. Hey, what's up, man?
God be with you, good sir.
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. Even better if them damn refugees would only vanish.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter, or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but them barbarians take pleasure in it.
I need to have a look in the Black Chronicle, Friedrich.
And I need blessed relief from my suffering. May the Lord have mercy.
Well, I don't know what I can do for you except bring you a priest.
I'm not dying yet. I just can't get up.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm on the trail of those killers from Neuhof, and I need to know the names of the men who were sentenced alongside Limpy Lubosch from Ujitz.
I can't remember. Once I write the record down, it goes straight out of my head.
Can I see it
It's
then?
essential that I find out those names. Is there anything I can do to help you get back to work?
I can't go to work when I can't stand on my feet. Konyash the apothecary has an embrocation that helps, but it costs dearly. If you brought me some, it might do the trick.
All right.
All right, I'll try and get some for you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Tempted. Very tempted. Anthology of love poems. Okay, so if it has a star on it, it means it's a book I've never found before. I feel like Ode to Woman is not a love poem, but okay. Well, that's easy enough. Rob the mill. Good thing I can read. Oh, there it is. Tesla under trial by ordeal. He did ride with Lubosch called Limpy Uzich. They did rob wayside shrines. Dwell within Hynek in the woods around Ledechko. Tonda got the ear cut off. Okay. Oh, it was just here the whole time. Okay. This is the thing I just robbed. Doesn't automatically get locked again. So you don't really get XP for doing quests, right? Just rewards, since all the XP comes from doing skilling actions. Can try this, see how much it costs.
I'm glad to see you.
Scribe Friedrich needs the embrocation for his joints.
What, again? He was here not long ago for some. He ought to make it last longer. I told him not to grease himself up so much. It could cause... Ah, the older he gets, the more foolish he is. Well, did he tell you such salvation is costly? Have a look in the shop for yourself.
Farewell.
Oh, I'll steal it. So I gotta come back and steal it later. Wait, so how do I buy things legitimately then? Oh, here we go. $77.8. I guess that's not that bad. Aren't you gonna
I'd like
haggle?
to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
What about
Nice.
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Reputation gained. Hooray.
Hey, hold right there. Show me what you have on you. Come on.
What's going on?
Orders of his lordship.
Um,
I'm here on important business, and you're going to hold me up with some bloody inspection.
Well, if that's the way it is, go ahead then.
Hope there's no trouble today.
I don't know what it is he sees on me. I have anything that's stolen? Maybe some books, actually. Hey, look at that. Read 20 books. No, I guess maybe the books are stolen, but they don't get a marker saying they're stolen or something. I feel like you get unique reading XP for each book you've never read before. That's cool. Got it. Humans. Well, that sucks. Falling portcullis killed his horse. Cut it in half. This is the famous door that I've spent so much time in.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Got your shit.
I bought you the embrocation, and you were right, it certainly wasn't cheap.
I know, lad. I've been using it for years.
Will you let me have a look at the Black Chronicle?
Well, you helped me, so now I'll help you. Come along, and I'll show you our Black Chronicle.
That really is a miraculous ointment. You haven't even rubbed it on and it's already working.
You know how it is. Faith itself is the greatest
Don't be a
healer.
dick, dude.
Just thinking about the relief it will bring makes me feel better. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Come along. Take care now.
I can't read. I mean, I can.
Could you find something for me in that book? The thing is, I
Don't know how to read, do you? So what do you need to know?
I'm trying to track down those Neuhoff cutthroats, and I need to find out the names of any cronies of...
It's kind of interesting that you actually have to read it and know where to check. It doesn't add it to the quest log if you're able to read. Just on like one page, dude. It's like a 4-page book. I know it's not supposed to be 4 pages like in universe. What a geese.
So did you find any mention of Limpy in the book?
I did. Apart from Lubosh, there's mention of some Anton from Vlashim and Hinek, known as Riki, from Ledechko.
Ledechko? That's a stone's throw from here.
Aye, certainly closer than Vlashim.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you for that ointment. Farewell.
Thanks, man.
Mother of God.
Oh, it's my only way out, man. If it... So it only says objective failed because it gave me the actual answer instead of me having to search it myself, I guess. Okay, I think I understand. Shouldn't phrase it that way, that's scary. Somewhere in this town. Might also pay to get another save point here if I can. It's probably not worth risking.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone they call Riki.
Jesus! Who wouldn't know Hinek?
Hinek?
That's his real name. I doubt he likes his nickname much.
No, I don't suppose he would. Where would I find him?
Try his folks' house, if you have the nerves for it. The old tanner's a grouchy sod.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Stinky.
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
What's the tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
Why do they call him Riki anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
So why don't people like him?
The old tanner's not an easy man, but a son should never let his father down. Hinek does nothing to help. He's always far too busy with his own affairs, though I wouldn't like to say what those are.
And does no one at all talk
Hey, new perk point available.
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench, same thing. Goodbye.
May teach from the pot until I need to. Need to find the innkeeper. Long search is over.
God be with you, good sir.
Have you got a bed for the night?
All right. For how long?
Few
How
nights.
about if I pay you for several nights?
No problem. But you pay in advance.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price? Agree?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Almost shake on that. Okay, that seemed to piss him off a decent amount.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
That's easy. As soon as you go indoors, at the end of the room on the left, there's a door leading to the chamber. Everything's prepared for you there.
Thanks.
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something. Especially at the mill. Not a week goes by without some ruckus there. But I'm wise to them troublemakers. Whenever they're planning some mischief, they're always huddled there in the corner, hatching their plots. Like yesterday, for instance. Oh, and another thing. Now I think of it. I've not seen Kunhuta here for some time. The local herb woman. She always comes here once a week for a tankard of ale. But she ain't turned up recently. I hope nothing's happened to her. And by the way, like that sake has started an archery contest here.
Oh, cool.
If you want to try your luck,
I need to try my luck at winning some goddamn arrows. I have no arrows. Is there like a particular town or shop that has lots of arrows in it? Huzzah! All right. Huntsman? Okay. Do they have like a map marker or? There's one in Rattay. Okay. Yeah, I want to level up hunting, but it seems like it's kind of a pain. I think it said the baths were near here.
Good day to you. What do you need?
So you know this Hinnock. Can you tell me something
So
about
much
it?
speech XP.
Not much, I confess.
Oh yeah,
Most
I
of the
should
village
check
folk
that
avoid
perk
him like
point
the
I got.
plague.
Why is that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners. And that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Why do they call Hinnock Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning isn't a trade for the weakest stomach.
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinnock's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Rattay for thieving. And in Neuhof, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here. We've no use for the likes of him.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called. Take care now.
Repairs. That's pretty reasonable.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Like the people are down to haggle.
we agreed?
Well now, a little more and we'd shake on it. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Rep gain, nice. Also, like, clean up my shit when that happens. I guess I didn't realize that tailors were a thing. That's cool. It looks so nice now. It's gonna last like 5 minutes.
Good day to you. What do you need? Good luck then.
Thank you. Get a marker for the bathhouse. Tailor. Trader. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, that's a C marker. Okay. Fearless Felix. What a guy. Is there anything unique to say? Yeah, exactly. Where do these clothes come from? How could this have happened?
Good afternoon.
Who are you? I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
Oh?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Hanging out in the woods.
He goes to the woods from time to time. That smells fishy to me.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, cumans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
But Hinek doesn't have anything to do with those people.
Oh, really? Then what does
Hey,
he do
next
there?
to follow.
I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Oh, just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously, he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western
Pretty
corner.
specific.
All right, thank you. Another thing about the...
What is it?
Is it true?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
The other bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him. Folk don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
So you only felt sorry for him?
Both of us are the black sheep of the village.
There's nothing more between you?
No, nothing. Maybe Hinnick thinks differently, but that's how it goes.
Goodbye.
Thanks for the help. Wash yourself as much as you can in a trough. Okay. Find Riki's stash. C. Let me save really quick so I don't lose any progress. Game has a lot of like really ambitious attempts at systems, like your equipment getting dirty and your face getting fucked up from getting into fights and people caring about like your physical appearance and stuff. I feel like there's no way it can possibly deliver on like the full promise of what it's trying to do with that.
I just don't get it. What don't you get? Why do we have to sniff around for some stinking tanner? Can't we just leave him be? Don't be such a knucklehead.
Okay, away we go.
All right, but that fellow ain't one of us, though. You moron. That's just why we have to get it, right? So no one else tries.
Horse? Horse. Usually he like spawns in at a reasonable distance behind you, but sometimes he spawns like directly behind you and it's like, oh Jesus Christ. Like that gift from The Office. Let me check out this archery range really quick. Assuming I don't need to use my own bow to train here.
Good day to you.
I noticed the targets. Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry, of Scallis.
From Scallis? I'm Vatsek, from here. Why are you so curious about the targets?
It's just that I sometimes try my hand at archery too.
Try your hand, do you? I know plenty who do. When you can score as high as me at chumps, then I might be impressed.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Never played chumps? And you call yourself an archer? All right, Henry, listen up. Chumps is a game for real archers. It tests your strength, stamina, and accuracy. And it can be a nice little earner. Unless you're, well, a chump.
Well, I'm a chump,
so what exactly is it?
I'll tell you. A bunch of logs are floated down the river. Then you count to 20, and the archers run along the banks after the logs. At the end of the course, someone collects all the logs and counts the strikes. Whoever has the most,
interesting,
always meaning me, wins the bout. Each archer has 20 arrows with their own coloured fletching, and the contest ends when the last log floats through the finish line.
Sounds like good fun.
Fun? My friend, it will bring you out in a proper sweat, and you'll be well pleased to hit just 1 or 2 blocks. So how about it then? Fancy a bout? You'll need your own bow, but I'll supply the arrows with coloured fletching.
Hell yeah, you'll supply the arrows.
Absolutely.
Come on, then. Ah, one more chump. Excellent. Now you have to bet at least 10 groschen. 50 at most.
Doing 10.
There'll be 3
I
archers
just want the
competing
arrows.
at a time. The winner gets triple his wager, and the second gets his coin back. So how much will you bet?
I don't want to lose the shirt off my back. I'd best be careful.
That's the betting over with. Now here are your arrows. Farewell. And now, I'll see you at the finish.
It's fun.
Almost had it.
Cannot see what I'm doing at all here.
Ha! Let's see you beat that. Damn, missed.
You need help.
At least I can kind of see where they're landing in the water there. I don't know if I only get XP for landing targets.
Damn, missed.
This is a fun little mini game. I assume this is like a real medieval activity.
Beat that.
Damn, missed.
Almost had it.
Overshooting a lot here, it seems like.
Oh, well, I won't miss the next one.
Help if it wasn't raining so I could see exactly how far off I am with each shot.
Let's see you beat that. I've got this easy.
I got 2. At least I'll get my money back. Alright, out of arrows. Wait for them to finish first, it looks like.
I've got this.
Good day to you. May the Lord watch over you.
Another on time.
I think I'm in a better position next time I attempt this.
I've got this easy.
I die instantly when he hits me in the face. Alright, this might not be the best form of archery training if I have to wait for them to finish every time.
Me, amateurs.
Okay, the competition ends when you would lose. I see. Didn't get any archery level ups from that. Try that again later. Probably worth 10 groschen though for 20 shots. Or some stray arrows laying about. No dice. western part of the field, they said. I don't have a spade. Ah. Make me carry a spade on me all the time. Axe. There is some interesting historical stuff in here, like, I hadn't really thought about the idea that tanners would be stinky and people wouldn't want to associate with them. Makes sense. Go get a spade.
So, how did it go?
Second out of 3. Not exactly dazzling, but at least you weren't last. Here's your money back.
Thanks.
Take care now.
Do I have a spade in here? I do. It's heavy as hell. I should save. I won't have to do all that again if I screw something up. Haven't gotten a level up from running around in a while. The XP accrual rate must be pretty minimal. Sturdy Gambeson. Padded quilted jacket. Can be combined with mail or plate armor. Worse than what I have. Okay. And you know this guy's a grouch.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hynek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Nick is in trouble.
Your son is about to get into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
That's nothing new. He's always up to his ears in it.
But this time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
All right.
Hey.
He was here a few days.
I keep forgetting to spend that perk point. I'm trying to remember
away.
after this.
He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hynek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
This guy's not that grouchy.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there, is all.
How's that?
'Cause every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then. What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinnick never told me nothing.
All right, calm down.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
I'd like to talk to you about your Hinnock.
I'm very busy, so make it quick.
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village talks to him.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Maybe. He can't get it for free, so I suppose he has to go to the baths.
What can you tell me about the coin I found hidden behind your house?
Coin? What coin? What on earth are you on about?
A pretty pile of groschen nicely stashed away for a rainy day. If I'd known tanning was so lucrative, I'd have switched trades.
I don't know nothing about it.
And I suppose you know nothing about the bloodied gambeson your son hid there too. Of course it would be a shame to throw away such a valuable thing.
Behind my house, you say?
So you really don't know anything about it? Looks like you pulled the wool over your eyes. Still, I'm not surprised he never told you about it, considering how he came by that money.
How did he come by it?
I don't really have time to talk, but I'll put it this way. Hinnock's doing deals with dangerous people. They paid him to do something.
Like that gesture that they do where they put out both index fingers.
From them.
God have mercy. What a fool. He could have at least told me about the money, the little shit.
Forget about that. Tell me where he is.
All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
Yeah, there's an alternate path if you fail to persuade him, I guess.
Yeah, make some money on the side.
Well, it's not much. Don't you have any...
I really...
How's that?
Because every time... Go.
Okay.
And if he's really...
Thanks, dude. That speech level before I forget. Are those a core stat? Okay. One more chance to make another offer. See your counterpart's stats and skill checks. Increase your speech skill when haggling. Troubadour. Merchants are more willing to buy stolen items. Can't have lowborn at the same time. So I'll take empathetic. Get that bloodied gambeson in case it comes up. Don't think it's an encounter to stealing. Okay. Talk to the innkeeper.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What else, you, sir?
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinnock.
But ask someone else. They've nothing to do with Reeky.
About that.
I only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
Okay, so 10 versus 7. That's interesting. I don't know if that means that I'm guaranteed to succeed here, if my mine is higher, or if it does like a roll or something.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him, and it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right. But give me your word of honor you won't tell anyone about
It's really
our
hard to
deal.
like bootstrap the speech skill, but it's much easier now.
So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave, or an old mine shaft.
That's helpful.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much, a few pieces. There's no great demand here. Sometimes the gentry has something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
Go with the one in the woods.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft. God be with you.
She's not from here. She don't live in the village. Maybe up at the mill or with the charcoal burners.
Let's go.
No good will come of that. Bringing strange people to the village from God.
Map. All mine shafts. Let's try the cave in the hills. That's D. That's a pretty cool quest concept. I guess you could go search for this on your own with one piece of information. But if you go to the trouble of getting multiple pieces, it could be helpful, it seems like. Let the horse catch up to me further away. Thanks for popping into existence, friend.
Yeah.
No Skyrim horse. I cannot see shit. Woodland Garden. Row hunting spot. Discovered a cave. Excellent. I see some tanning stuff outside, so this is probably it. That's pretty neat. Save. Ooh, cutscene.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you've no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Runt.
Huh. Then who are you?
That's not important. The important thing is we have a common foe.
Considering all the enemies I have, the odds of that are pretty high.
I'm talking about the gang that raided the Neuhoff stud farm.
Oh.
I know you were there.
I was, but I've got nothing in common with those bastards.
I'll take your word for it, providing you tell me what you know.
I don't know why you should care. If it keeps my neck out of the noose, I'll spill the beans.
That Neuhoff raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhoff. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhoff, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then, nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Makes sense.
The windmill a bit north of Neuhoff.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
Yeah, it's like calling him tiny.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhoff, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
Just said he skewered him.
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, 2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion?
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
Pretty scary.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well?
Join my party? Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Runt's people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck!
At least they don't know I'm here. The 2 of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
That's fair.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
Oh, thanks for the free game save. Didn't have to use a savior schnapps.
Hey, who's there? Well, I never. Pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Fucking come on then!
Oh, come on, guys. Let me have my weapon out. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Everybody chill. Need to draw my weapon manually.
Who's there? The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. I'll slaughter you. You're
Bollocks! Lokura!
kill you.
You're dead.
Fucking kill you.
I don't know how to switch targets here.
Bring it up.
I don't know if it's possible to save Hinnick here. I assume he's dead.
Well landed. Take that. Come and get it. Cunt. Oh dear, that hurts.
Okay, I got a prompt for that one.
Fuck. Yeah.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
What's to be done?
Bye. If you dropped any loot, I don't see where it is. Alright, where is Hinnick? Cannot see shit. Well, he's no more. Poor guy. I'll look that up. Kingdom Come. Can you say Riki? Save him if you manage to kill the bandits where they get in too many hits on him. Interesting. Not going to reload to try to save him. I think it would make sense that he would die here. You know, so it sounds like you have to go like super ham on the other bandits. Keep him from dying. There was a fourth body here. Shit. Trying to switch. Oh, give me a level in strength. That's kind of cool. Oh, I could sleep and save here. That's nice. Cave mushrooms. I'll sleep till morning, maybe. I can frickin' see. All right, so I know I can transfer stuff to my horse's saddlebags. Move to horse. Still overwhelmed. I'm excited to equip some of these once we get to the town and I can sort through it. Okay. Let's go back to town. Hey, there's a level in horsemanship. Love to see it. I'm gonna try to fast travel, I guess. Really cool quest. I enjoyed it. It's either loading me getting stopped by a guard here. No. Okay. And I have a note for how I check the horse's stuff here. Sidekicks. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Wash myself. Rage potion. Let me see what I can equip before I over deposit stuff here. So, okay. Black Hood. I think is strictly better than what I currently have. And I have a way to compare this. Oh, that doesn't compete with anything. Okay. Slightly worse. It might just be based on condition, though. $22.15. Main objective here is to get my visibility down as low as possible. Okay. Dagger. Stolen torch. Got the nice bow. Should try to sell some of these soon, I think. Okay, that should be all right, I think. Let's save really quick and head and do the next thing. Hey, eat from pot. I think it's quest A that we're going to. Fire after Timmy at the windmill. Different quest, okay. I might just have to ride there, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, can I tell the tanner that his son is dead? It's the butcher. I'll see if I bump into him on the way.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm going all the way out of town. Oh well. There's any belladonna out here. I know one place I can go for belladonna. I don't super trust it. I like how they really tried to make a realistic feeling map. Like, the wilderness is significantly more empty than it is in something like The Witcher 3, which works better for that game, right? You want to have a lot of points of interest. But I don't think they had to make too many compromises in scale here.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Alright, let's dismount. What am I doing on nourishment? Dude runs around eating from random pots.
Jesus Christ be praised.
That's pretty
Do you
cool,
know Timmy?
Pickbricker.
He's a big man and,
A complete numbskull? Aye. He works here. Or he used to. I'm not sure.
Oh, interesting.
He vanished a few days ago. Far as I know, no one's seen him since. But try asking his sister, Mirka. She works here too.
Good luck to you.
What's up?
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
What? But the others know him.
Listen, someone wants to kill him. I have to warn him.
My God. So it's true then. That idiot's got himself mixed up in something dangerous again. All right, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
Sounds good. Just taking your time, you know. Not in a hurry. I guess it's funnier when characters in games like this like constantly hoof it everywhere. Local hero. Oh, that's interesting. I like Scout 3. So much of my XP just comes from herbalism.
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know, but they look like cutthroats, and they said some strange things, but I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is and I'll take care of him.
He's hiding
Graphics.
at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
Howdy.
I get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
I don't think so.
No? Why not?
I don't like your face. Oh, I don't have enough points. Be nice if I did. I really like that empathy upgrade. That's pretty
I don't
nice.
stick my nose into other people's affairs, and I expect the same from them.
That's a shame, a crying shame. I take good care of people who help me.
Good
Now,
care.
If someone were to tell
Two
me
index
where to
fingers.
find Timmy, I might offer that man a job. We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
Keys and Ratte, you just say.
You have an encampment somewhere?
Well, sure we do. and no shortage of coin if you're ready to earn it.
Where is it?
Ha! All in good time. First proof we can trust you. Help us find Timmy.
I hear he's hiding in Rattay.
Oh, yeah? Where in Rattay?
He's at the butcher's. They're his kin.
Well, excuse me if I take that with a grain of salt. I'll just leave Radan here to keep an eye on you. For your own protection, you know. Come with us if you got the stomach for it. If not, come and find us in the Samapesh Tavern when it's all over. Or we'll find you. Come on, boys!
You fool.
Fuck off.
He has no idea.
Do you have to keep buzzing around like a shit fly?
Sure do. Wow, he sleeps with his eyes open. Spooky. Whoops, that was not the right button. Didn't mean to do that. Guess he's dead now. Oopsie doodle. Meant to pick him up. Bye. Right, so the actual place I have to go is somewhere. Hold on. West of me, okay.
Yeah.
Guy didn't do a great job of like watching me. Was this those harvestable? Okay, they're not. That would be fucking ridiculous. I assume there's at least one like really insane harvest area for every kind of plant. This seems pretty crazy for poppies. It would be great if the XP count scaled with the number you grabbed. I'd like to get level 15 for botanist. Get an herbalism level up? Only if it scales XP with number of herbs gathered. Starting to think it does not. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Never mind, there's more giant fields of poppies. It makes so much opium. Kind of cool that the horse starts moving while you're mounting it. You can start giving it directions. Oh my god, there's so many flowers here. Hey, Serp, how you doing? Marigolds. Let me see how much XP I have right now. Not even halfway. Okay. Well, we can test this. So it was 42%. It's one gather. It's 44% on a big group of them. Can I find like a singleton poppy lying around somewhere? Maybe it does scale with the number gathered. Like a ridiculous pocket full of these things. I need to remember to keep some flowers in my pocket. I think there's a speech buff that's based on that. Each big patch is like 1/50th of the way to a level up. Discovered a random grave. Come on. Get the marigold. There you go. 66% now. But I think I got all the low-hanging fruit flowers here. The random guy there probably could have robbed, but whatever, it's fine. Those are also not... Can't tell which of these are gatherable. I guess if there's like a million of them, they're not. That actually looks kind of similar to Belladonna. I got really pumped for a second there. Now it's thistle. Is this a giant flower field? Or marigolds over here? Really want the level up. Come on. There you go. Thistle is a little bit rarer. I haven't seen it around as much as all these other ones. Oh, damn, that's a ton of them all next to each other. Poppy Paradise. This might be like a lifetime supply of these things. There we go. Got a level in herbalism. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm overloaded, I know. With flowers. $671 poppies. Just a normal thing to have in your pockets. Not weird at all, actually. And if I can get that botanist upgrade, I'm going to be rolling in flower money. Yeah. And then Henry enjoyed a happy life as an opium farmer. Shit. This isn't good. Great, I was in a soft lock in there.
Yeah.
It's true. Make some good bagels. Semapesh. Let's get a hotel room here. It's a regular tavern, not also lodgings. Maybe there is no hotel room. Okay. A bagel a day. I don't go that often. Andrea goes there pretty regularly with coworkers. Got green chili bagels here in Los Alamos.
Hey, Timmy. How are you today?
I'm all right. Have we met?
We have now.
Huh?
It's Timmy.
Oh, shit. What do you want? It wasn't me. I didn't... I mean... Shit.
I saw what you did at Neuhof.
What are you talking about? You weren't there. I mean, I wasn't there.
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Riki. I heard all about it.
What do you want from me?
Your mate Hinek told me about a whole camp full of those horse huns. And I want to find it. I need to find it.
Yeah, but why should I trust you, though? I'm not stupid. You might be one of them.
Got a bit of a headache playing this game. That might be why.
Not be one of them. Trying to catch me out. I won't tell you nothing.
Oh wow, he's really resistant to intimidation. That's interesting.
Why would I be trying to catch you out? For Christ's sake, man, they crucified Limpy Lubosh and Uzhitz. What the hell are you trying to pull here?
Shit.
Do you like poppies?
What will I do? Shit. I don't know where their camp is.
I can see if it's an
That's
option
a
to
load of
turn it
horse.
off.
Hinnek told me you were there, and that Pius warned you to keep your mouth shut. You must know something.
Well, once I was there with them, yeah. Only, I was pretty drunk, so I'm not too sure.
Try to remember.
It was in the woods. In some kind of woods. You know, with trees and stuff. There were some wrecked houses there and all. In the woods. A church.
Thanks, Timmy.
There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though.
Need to make a counter for the number of
Thanks a
times I
lot.
do that.
Now it's all clear
Emote.
to me. Do you remember which way you went?
It was straight north from Talmberg. When you go uphill...
The Witcher 3's like dialogue scenes are so good, it's broken all of these dialogue scenes in other games for
It
me.
leads to the woodcutters' camp. If you go further on past the woodcutters, you come across this abandoned house.
It's like when I first went back and played Knights of the Old Republic again after having played Mass Effect.
Go to the left there and carry on till you come to this clearing with a big...
Those are really good directions, Timmy. Thank
Or
you.
was it an oak? You go left there again. There's this narrow path, and you go straight along there. Sometimes it splits up. You just keep to the left until you come to a crossroads by this big flat rock. You keep straight on there. After a while, you'll see a bridge. And it's right
I wonder
there.
if this game early on had
Better than nothing.
ideals of not having objective markers.
Don't tell nobody about Neuhoff, right? You promised. Oh no, bugger. I meant to make you promise, but I forgot.
No, don't worry. But in future, find some other way to make money. Like honest work?
Thanks. I'll try. On account of my sister, at least.
That girl at the windmill?
Hi, Merker. Did you talk to her? What did she say?
She told me you're as thick as a fence post and always getting dragged into some mischief.
Did she? Yeah, she's probably right.
Thank you, Timmy. On the horse.
Yeah.
Can I interest you in 571 poppies? I still need one more herbalism level to get botanist, but I'll do it next episode. Whoa. This guy? Hey, what's up, man? Talk to you in a minute. Just hanging out?
Greetings. What business have you?
About that encampment, sir.
What is it, lad?
I found out about the camp from another of the bandits who deserted. He's called Timmy. Big fellow, but more brawn than brain. The camp is an abandoned village in the woods to the west of Talmberg.
Good work, lad. Have you been to check it out? Do you know how many of them there are?
I don't know much apart from where it is.
We really need to find out more. Could you go back there and try to discover anything that could help us in the assault? The more we know, the better. And if you could carry out some sabotage while you're in there, it would be
That guy must be a noble.
But don't take
How do you
any
know?
unnecessary
He hasn't got
risks.
shit all over him.
I don't want to lose you.
Certainly, sir. That is... I'll do what I can.
That's what I like to hear. You'll be our eyes and ears, lad. Our success will depend on what you find out. Go, and get back here as soon as you can. Meanwhile, I'll muster my men.
I'll find out what I can and be right back.
God be with you.
And also with you. Thanks for the free save.
Sir, I've been to Ujits, and the parish priest there is very odd indeed. He's very handy with a sword. Do you know anything about him, sir?
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He's the youngest son of one of the lords of Kuttenberg. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. But he didn't much care for it. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went roaming. I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down. Hanush would know more about him.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
I went to Ujits, where they told me I could find Lubosh, only someone had murdered him. It seems they're trying to cover their tracks and get rid of witnesses.
Indeed. The whole affair's becoming ever more suspicious. Have you any further clues?
I found out about another one of them, a crony of Limpy Lubosh's. They call him Riki, and he comes
He's
from the
dead
desert.
now.
You're doing a good job, but you need to be careful. Have you found this Riki fellow?
I'm afraid my news isn't good, sir.
I might have expected as much. Tell me the worst.
This Riki fellow was hiding out in the woods, and his former accomplices really did want to kill him, because he, Limpy Lubosh and others deserted them in Neuhof. It seems they wanted no part in the killing. Anyway, Riki told me they were hired by a bandit they call Runt. He's the one who stole your sword. Those murdering whoresons weren't after loot. They just wanted to do damage. And the worst thing is, they have an encampment in the area, and they're getting ready to make more trouble.
Sakra. Anything else?
That's all I found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. Good luck to you.
Can do. Off we go. I gotta be really careful here. Just run into some bandits and die. I guess I did just save. All the cave mushrooms. Really tiny skull. It's a little spooky. It's less tiny. Can't loot any of them, it looks like. Maybe that's just meant to be spooky.
Yeah.
I'm sure going at a straight gallop down the side of a hill is extremely safe.
Yeah.
Come on, you're good, you can do it. Wait, let me see if I can turn off the... motion blur. Let's turn it off. That might help me too. Yeah, the game looks better with it off. Oops. That might be my target there. Make sure I save before I go get myself murdered. Sure is. Use a savior schnapps. I still have like 10 of these or something. I've been pretty careful not to overuse them. Maybe could have gone a little bit closer to them first. Yeah, thanks for mentioning. I didn't even think about that as a potential problem. Hey, new level in pickpocketing. Let's see. Item expert 2, pocket sight 3. I don't actually care about the stats at all. I'm gonna try to save the perk until I get pocket sight. I think, right? Like, how often do I get level ups here? If it's every 2 levels and I'm level 12, I'll get another point when I get to that level anyway, so. How many of you guys are here? Those are really aggressive motion blur. Empty. What do you want me to do here? Scout the bandits camp, find the bandits camp, go to the fork with the ruined cabin. Reach a fork with the ruins of a cabin. Okay. I don't know which way on the road they're implying I should be traveling.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the ruined cabin. Left path of the fork, carry on to the next fork. So they are doing the, we're not going to give you an objective marker. Gonna make you follow the directions, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the left by the beech tree.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have to like look at the map and figure out where you are? Straight at the crossroads. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that like Grand Theft Auto GPS and just like objective markers in general are like a granddaddy of all game design trade-offs. Like they're incredibly useful, but man, do they harm the experience. Paramedic. I found some fly agaric mushrooms. So just kill the shit out of somebody. Hey, thanks for the automatic save game. That's really nice of you. Sabotage the bandits before the battle begins.
A moat. It would take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to
Poison the
shelter from
food, set fire to the arrows. Alright, well, let's save so I can see what happens if I go through the front. They call the alarm if I draw my sword, I wonder.
Na bassza meg! Bazd meg! Kurva! Épp elkúrtad az életed!
Do I switch targets?
Mi van, csak nem fájt?
Helmet's pretty cool looking.
Grizzlik a szád!
Oh, it's going okay at first.
Már haskodsz! Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Okay, I might need to like try to figure out how to switch targets here. Hold on. Kingdom Come, switch targets. How to switch between targets. Use movement to switch targets.
A moat. It would take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from.
Hey, I didn't get both of them this time. That's perfect.
Berezgeted itt a szemed. Takarodj mielőtt 3-ig számolok, különben meghal. 7. Te azonnal fordulj meg és kotrodj, különben pórul jársz. Semmi keresni valódi. Pusztulj innen, vagy átnyugosztalak.
He's way more aggressive in terms of the number of times he hits you, which is interesting. Stay away from my horse, asshole. Uh-oh, his friend's here. A lot of the friends are here. You okay, man? Getting in real uncomfortably close with that spear. Oh, they're like on both sides of me. Okay, maybe that's not gonna work. Thought it was worth a try. Past the 2 initial guards. It's funny this counts as urban.
It'll take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows.
Should be able to poison their food. I got a bunch of flag arc mushrooms on the way here.
A stockade. A handful of men could hold it for quite a while.
Let's try to get in there and poison the food. Deal with their arrows. Oh, come on. That's the perfect way to get in. Block me right there. Here we go. Sneaky, sneaky.
Mit akarsz ott? Kotrodj, mielőtt lövök. Semmi dolgod itt.
Verezgeted itt a szemed. Takarodj mielőtt
No, they very much see me.
Semmi keresni valódi. Itt épp egy malac.
Then I'm fucking dead. Okay. I don't know how sneaky I can be. I mean, I put a bunch of points into stealth. I have sneaky armor. Maybe if I wait for nightfall, it's harder for them to see me.
A moat. It'll take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows.
Just want to see if I can do the poison the food thing. I'm gonna use Savior Schnapp. It'll be right before going in.
A stockade. A handful of men could hold it for quite a while.
Not yet.
They can see a long way from that steeple, and those archers up there, definitely going to be a problem.
Climb the wall. Way in here. May have already found the only way in earlier. I'm gonna end up looping all the way around. I feel like, oh, is this? No, it's not Belladonna. It's tall and purple is all I remember.
Can't drink no more today.
Like a wait option. I thought I had somewhere I could go to just like let time pass. There it is. Probably won't save from here. I probably still want to save my previous location.
Good ground for a big fight, but not much cover.
Hey, who's there?
I'm so hungry I can eat my boots.
Hey!
What the hell was that?
Fuck are you looking at? Get lost before I can.
It's funny. Okay. Let me find that other entrance I was at before. Looks like it does make it harder for them to see me.
A moat. It would take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows.
Come on, you can do it. Climb up the riverbank. There you go. It's like relatively close to where those guards were, yeah.
Stockade. A handful of men could hold it for quite a while.
It was through here, not too far in. I definitely found it the first time. I don't even like go all the way around. I'm gonna like look at the VOD to see where this entrance was.
They can see a long way from that steeple, and those archers up there, definitely going to be a problem.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to get to that door the whole time. think once I cross this thing, I've come too far. Oh, here it is. Okay. First try. Right, so let's wait. Glad I overate earlier.
Itt nem látok. Megjött a mulatság. Feladod.
That guy did in fact see me, okay. I waited somewhere along one of their paths, I guess. I was gonna try to make a save there, but I guess I'm glad I didn't save before resting. Okay. Last attempt, and then I'll just go talk to... What's his nuts?
It would take a while to get across, and there's nowhere to shelter from arrows. Stockade. A handful of men.
Let's go hide somewhere near here. Then try to path our way in after saving. Oops. Give it a try, and I can leave myself the other save if I have to. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if I can use that to blend in. That would be cool. I bet they'd have to, like, force it in, right? See if it gives it to me here.
Look at that. Those heathens are a lot tidier than the bandits.
Hé te, várj csak egy kicsit! Mit akarsz, hogy ennyit
See you, sir.
bámészkodsz itt?
Try speaking Hungarian. Act natural.
Húgyoznom kell.
Itt csinálhatod, ahol akarod. Úgyis térdig járunk itt a szarban.
That's cool. That's really cool. I wasn't expecting that to work.
Így csak.
Oh no, where's all my flagark mushrooms?
Hé te, várj csak egy kicsit. Mit akarsz, hogy annyit bámészkodsz itt? Figyelj, nem nagy ügy. Ne szívd merre. Szar egy nap. Úgy levezetném valakin az ideget.
What happened to all my flagark mushrooms? I had a full inventory of shit. Where'd it go? Oh, it only lets you put certain things in there? Okay, so if I wanted to poison it, it would have to be specific things, I guess. Sad that doesn't just work.
The fewer arrows you have, the better for us.
Hei! Mit kereseli? Véletlenül kibújtál anyád szoknyája alól? Riadó! Ott van egy a szemetek közül!
Oh, that was a good. I don't know what I was expecting. That empathy skill is one of the best investments I've made in this game. So if I can't poison the food the way I expect to, I might need to look it up. Only bottled poisons are supposed to work? Okay. Is there any poison that's just here, or would I had to have already crafted some before visiting?
Who draws nom?
Ki vagy?
Megyek, azt bebaszok. Mi más lehet így?
I don't know what makes them notice me here.
The fewer arrows you have, the better for us.
Nicsak, mi bújt itt elő?
So do they just auto aggro me if I do that just the one time? Let me see if I can look at the objective list here. Set fire to the arrows. Poison the food.
Légy részen, ott van!
I'd like to see you try shooting these now.
I love how you're just like fucking dead if they aggro you. I guess I could go in and light the arrows and then like bolt out immediately. Should have saved after picking this up and equipping it, but no.
Look at that.
Zanyat.
Those heathens are a lot tidier than the bandits.
Mi?
Good ground for a big fight, but not much cover.
It'd be nice if there was some source of poison that's like actually here.
Eat that.
Who?
Eat that. Yeah.
I only get so many of these, I guess, if I get too close to people.
They can see a long way from that steeple, and those archers up there, definitely going to be a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Stop gate. Hey! And fuck off!
Oh, hey, cutscene. Oh.
Do you have anything to say?
I didn't do nothing wrong. Let me go.
Én nem csináltam semmit. Engedjetek el.
Ez hazugság! Az egész az ő hibája volt.
I heard you had some trouble with our Cuman brothers.
Kiprovokálta a harcot, amikor a cimboráival leszúrtak 2 embert.
He start fight. His friend killed 2 men.
Just even dogs, sir. Don't listen to what they have to say.
For the last time! Sigismund's mercenaries are guests in our camp, and we treat guests as our own.
Mi itt vendégek vagyunk, ezért tisztelettel kell, hogy bánjanak velünk.
Igen, ennek így kell lennie.
How do you want to punish him?
Milyen büntetést tartogatsz számára?
Engedd szabadon. A többiek emlékezni fognak rá.
Let him go. Others will remember it.
You let these dogs tell you what to do, and you call yourself a leader?
That was quick.
No more unnecessary fighting. We are one camp.
Kind of like
one
how
army.
quick and quiet
So
that
fucking
was.
remember that.
Hey! Bugger off! Well,
Doo-doo. I just like mushrooms.
What a stinking shithole.
Yeah, they even give you the poison mushrooms here. It's too bad you can't just throw them in there. Guess they like instantly suspect somebody if the arrows are lit on fire.
I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots. What's that?
I have enough savior snaps. I can risk another one here. Future Marstead, you can try using any of the last couple saves. There's 2 savior snaps and 1 that's just outside. You could go all the way back to. You try to light some arrows on fire. You try to poison some food if you can find some poison, but you currently don't have any. Good luck.